Kaizer Taung Jr. has to be the worst sporting director. He's the worst sporting director. This guy is absolutely clueless. Absolutely clueless. This guy has been our sporting director for what, 5 years now. He has sacked 6 coaches. 6 coaches. He's still on the job. Why? We all know why he's still on the job. How does a sporting director fires 6 coaches in 5 years and still keeps his job? It's absolutely insane. As the sporting director, you play a huge role when it comes to recruitment, when it comes to signing players and the coaches. So why is he not being held accountable? Come mid-season when things are not going well, we are all going to blame the coach or Fernando da Cruz out. But I tell you what, yeah, you heard it here first. If things go south mid-season, I'm going to get a t-shirt printed Kezam Taum Jr. out. You can clip that. South African soccer history says team is broke, still breeding from that Amakosi Stadium blunder. Nah, I'm not hearing it, mate. Kaizer Chiefs is not broke. They are not broke at all. We're talking about a team that um makes the most revenue from selling t-shirts, merchandise, ticket sales, and viewership. So I'm not having that Kaizer Chiefs does not have money to compete against Sundowns, to compete against Pirates. Nah, you get me. I'm not even expecting men to spend like Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm not saying go out there and spend 70 million, you know. But if you can't sign a 20 million player, then I don't know. I don't know. Pirates are not signing 50 million players. They are just going for, the best players in the league, and they pay whatever they have to pay. They obviously didn't get Oswin Police for less than 10 million. They obviously didn't get Sianda Lovu for less than 10 million. So Pirates are also spending some they are also spending money. They are also spending a lot of money, but they are not spending like Mamelodi Sundowns. So you don't have to copy everything that Mamelodi Sundowns are doing, but at least try, at least do something. Yeah, at least do something. We are not doing anything. We are not doing anything. We're just there folding our hands, and we are going to play victim, go out there in the media and say, oh, teams don't want to sell to us, which is absolutely dog shit. There's absolutely no way Polokwane City wouldn't want to sell to Kaizer Chiefs. Why? Why wouldn't Polokwane City want to sell to us? Why wouldn't Richards Bay want to sell to us if we are willing to pay whatever they want to pay? So don't be misled about, oh, these teams charge too much money when Kaizer Chiefs come knocking. It's absolutely bullshit. It's absolutely bullshit. If you are saying Sundowns doesn't wanna sell players to us, I hear it. If you say Pirates don't wanna sell players to us, I hear it, because those are our rivals. Um, so they are not in the business of making us a better team. They can't be selling us their players. But if you are telling me Polokwane City doesn't wanna sell to you, piss off, piss off, piss off, piss off. There's absolutely no such. The thing is, we want to negotiate everything. We want to negotiate everything. We go to Stellenbosch. They say we want 10 million for Langeli Lepile. You go running to Skukone. I want Keletso Magala. They tell you, oh, 10 million. You go to Golden Arrows. I want Sianda Ndlovu. Oh, we want 10 million. And then come end of the season, you go to Robert Marawa and say Chims doesn't want to sell to us. So don't be misled. Don't even try, yeah, to believe that shit. It's absolutely bullshit. I've been hearing this thing for a long time now, and some fans are starting to believe it. There's absolutely no chance that Polokwane City doesn't want to sell to Kaizer Chiefs. Why wouldn't Polokwane City want to to sell to Kaizer Chiefs? We are not rivals. They are in the business of selling players. So if an offer makes everyone happy, why wouldn't they wanna sell to us? So don't be going around and listening to all that crap. We've got 102 people watching. Big up, big up, big up. Thanks